Motherfucker said, I built my shit from the trenches. Nigga traded 20 or whatever for PS2. If you don't knock this shit off, bro.
As we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind. Two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Street. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And the return man decides to signal fair catch.
Oh, I got already tired.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powers through the tackle. Breaks 1 tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Back's got it again. And the Trojans pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
You can put the extra sign on it.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Childs. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Direct snap to the back.
Pussy! You run with him if you want to. Run with him if you want to.
Big takeaway.
Yeah, he was tired too. I don't know what he was doing. He over there huffing and puffing.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
No, it was the other one. The pass coverage. But he's not 99 speed, so he's fucking around, you know.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Uh-oh.
Breaking free at the 35.
Skirt!
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Dave.
Trojans offense is back out on the field.
Well, certain positions won't get like that, you know, boosted. I don't fucking play like that. But like if I already like have an established team and like have that position already fucking nice, and I can be good on my running back and linebacker.
I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That's reeled in. It's Jordan. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
That's what it was.
Down, but he does
I thought.
enough for the first down.
I thought you just put him on a straight street.
Offensive line and running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power.
We know
about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Good enough for first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
The Trojans are going to keep this drive rolling.
Give it to Reggie again. He's tired.
Back to pass. It's Childs. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the side.
Nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams.
A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
It's funny, I didn't want to play him.
And spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Trojans line up on 1st and 10. They go with a direct snap. Trucks through the defender.
But that's the only reason I played him. Yeah, I was fucking tired, and when he was coming back, I was like, "Make fucking take the call."
To be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller, that's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And now the running back's got it again. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
She's fucking making them do it only one making plans.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Pressure is coming. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good.
Like that nice little window, because if he would have fucking, if the safety would have went over just a little bit.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground.
That's so garbage.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh, really?
And it's
That's a good
incomplete.
line.
The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that.
Will he score here? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, SC. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Evans. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That ball was incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He's moving out of the pocket now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Catch made wide open way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Scanning the field. It's Johnson. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Dogs. Now the all-important extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown on their last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Gets into space at the 50. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups And they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day,
and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Finds room at the 30. And that will pick up the first down. A spotted at 38.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
First down and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Grabs it near the sideline.
That's a fucking dot.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
You thought he had to go out there.
The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half.
I think he thought he got it because he nailed it out and he just like kind of paused right there.
Bringing it out, it's Evans.
Oh, we got here, bro. Do not kick. Don't kick me the ball. Do not kick me the ball.
Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles at some of the kickoff coverage team.
Last year,
nice
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
No, last year I ran back twice. I ran back 2 versus Clemson. I ran back 2 versus Southern.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. We get the second half started with the running play.
Come on, bro. When he holds him up, y'all need to come in and clean him up, bro.
The hurry up offense. Give it to the back again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to plow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Childs. Receiver makes the catch. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Press coverage now from these DBs. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's Lane.
Trying to achieve the shit.
Bounds, but I don't think he got there. Short of the marker by about a yard.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. In the clear at the 25.
Night. I don't need no fucking race.
It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Ball handed off.
Oh, shit.
Finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Sure, that might be.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back.
No, this is
a good, nice, crisp run for first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And man, this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker.
Yeah,
a few more runs like
nobody
this,
moves like that.
He's
like they're like just sliding all over the place. Look, slide.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking to scramble.
Damn. Oh, I thought he was just stepping out. I was fucking centimeter.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
There we go.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. To throw, it's Childs. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Look out for it, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. 7th play of the drive coming up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Still looking to improvise here, create something. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Childs. Caught, completion. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They tackle him about the 14.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. It's a defense. You got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Finds room at the 30. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Going to hand this off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They're going to run it here. Breaking tackles. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. He's got a receiver wide open here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. Makes it a 3-point game. 31-28. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Dogs come into the final minute of play, just looking to run the clock out. Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he stopped just short down at the 2.